Alrighty. Hello, people. How are we? How is existence for all of us? Oh, right, this is the wrong scene anyway. Hi, Chloe. Sorry, we've already beaten your game, and the only remnant I'm ever going to have reason to bring out of you is the body pillow I made of you. Sorry that you go away for probably forever now. Not good. Well, wait till you hear how this game opens, because I made a point. The game is not open yet, but I had to turn it on to bring it into OBS. I don't know why in horror game about an Easter bunny that last time we were here, he made a little girl kill her parents, and then he got painted by the blood. Also, hold on, where's my, you're injured? Okay, you said that makes you not good, but my masochist brain immediately went to lucky. That's immediately where my brain went, and I don't know how I should feel about that. Ooh, someone's injured? I am jealous. Because my brain apparently just does that. But yeah, I'm just gonna turn the game on, and... Oh, whoops. Yeah, you'll just hear what the opening is. Oh, Jesus. I have no idea why this game's opener for some reason reminds me more of something along the lines of Cyberpunk. But apparently this is the theme of Evil Bunny. And it was about a year ago, because it was also an Easter thing, where I played the first one and the demo for this one, because this game had not come out yet. This game has since obviously come out. I think I died like 3 times in the demo and laughed at a really, really, really interestingly gun design that did not at all make sense to the brain of me, and I don't think anyone else who looked at it. Ugh. Also, this is a bit nitpicky, but the title card has very big don't dead open inside energy, where with die to the bunny. I don't know why my brain just saw that immediately. Either way. I do not expect this stream to go on very long, because if I'm not mistaken, the first game was not very long. This game I think is a bit longer, but... regardless, this stream is not to be lengthened. Also, I apologize for the breaking of your bone. I was too busy getting this going to acknowledge that, I guess, but hopefully the bone is not broken, or if it is broken, heal quickly. But time to see what the bunny wants from the little girl now after her parents have been murdered in the name of coloring him red. It is Wabbit season. Ah, yes, hello. Yeah, now the full... Well, I streamed the first game and the demo of this one. And this, I think, is the same opening from the demo. But let's see what acid trip comes to us in the form of Die the Bunny 2 Full. Because, yeah, this is, I think, the same cutscene for the first Die the Bunny. Also, as the description says, yes, I know I'm late for Easter. No, I don't care. Just stage yourself. Ah, good. Relatable. I do hope you get better if you don't. Who cranked the bass up to 11, and why do I feel the rumbling in my deepest innards? Ah, the weapon I used to gut my parents in the name of the bunny.
Die.
Can we make a deal with what? Sorry, I don't know what the rumbling noise did to my brain. Is that what the brown note is? Also, I thought of when I played the demo, the girl sounds way younger than she looks. Like, she doesn't look particularly old. Like, I'd still say low teens, but she sounds like she's 5. Oh, accident. I don't know if that happened. The bunny is just losing color. Can I? No, like, you cannot crouch. Yeah, this, I believe, is the same as demo. No jump. Egg. Sprint, yes. It's in here. This game is very... yeah, this game is very... This game is very... I'll just, you know what? Begin and end. This game is very... If I'm remembering it correctly. It's a very confusing acid trip, and I do... Like I said, I remember the end of the first one was just... You were just... I know my internet was having... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. You know how children are. They apologize for stuff they don't even do. That's the one thing that every infant has in common with every Canadian. Oh, sorry about that, eh? What are you apologizing for? I don't even know you. Sorry about that. I'm spending time on my swing. What, are you finally regretting the murder of your parents you did in the name of this bunny, or... How tiny is this girl, or how big is this swing? The swing did not look that big when I looked at it. This swing is... has she been shrinking this whole time? Or is that... Oh my god. Oh. Oh boy, hello. Oh my god. Oh. You can just sit there as long as you want. I was waiting for something to happen. You have to manually leave. So cutscene Ellie is bite-sized, regular Ellie is kind of normal girl size from how I can tell it. Okay. You were enjoying that? Look, how about this? I expect this game to be short. If we finish this game quickly and I want the stream to go on, we can have like an hour of sit on swing. In order to mess... Wait, it's okay to mess up USA talk. I mean, yes? Everything is okay. You look split. Anyway, I know the first goal should... Step 1, find hole. Step 2, go in hole. Step 3... God, those are some jiggly carrots. This is some jiggly foliage in general. God, are we about to not be in Kansas? Well, I know we're about to not be in Kansas anymore because we got about go down... We got about go down hole to hell or something along those lines. I just realized with that swing, this game is effectively a built-in screensaver where you can just sit on the swing for all eternity. Can I go this way? I can. The fuck? What? I don't know what else to say to that. How far have I walked? There are a lot more. The Morse code is the impressive one. I don't blame you for German, but the German makes sense. Morse code, I wonder where that one comes from. I
will find the colors for you.
She sounds like a 5-year-old, but looks like in the range of 12 to 13, if I'm just judging off what I'm seeing. Press I tab to check your basket. How long has she been here with Mr. Bunny after the parent? Oh, you need to repress W if you... Ranch. You need to repress W after you leave menu. Follow the gray rock road, Ellie. Follow the gray rock road. You have no idea what's happening? Oh, don't worry. It's only gonna get more confusing knowing this game. Egg. Egg. Look, the first one was an Easter egg. Like I said, Die the Bunny 1 was an Easter egg hunt that ended in the murder of my parents. Anyone who has super bassy headphones is getting an interesting, effectively inside the head massage right about now. Where the hell am I? Foliage. May you kill her? No, I don't condone child murder. She'll probably die to the bunny several... Look, I'm currently controlling her. She will likely die to the bunny several times. Yeah. Several times. Da 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 da. I think that was just him letting me know it's death time. Wait, this isn't... Sorry, my brain is still somewhat repo-pilled because of how garbage the stamina in that game is. This one I can just hold shift and actually run. What the... Sorry, that rock texture just confused the hell out of me. Of all things... Also, I've never played any of them. I think that means he's coming! Hello, foliage. Wait. You have to... Why are you forcing yourself to... Are you doing it just because they want to and you're just like, oh, I'd be a bad friend if I didn't? Because, I mean, the word no does exist. It's a very handy one. If you really don't want to do something. Log. I think that's the way to the house that I need to go to. Oh, because it was a deal. Oh, gotcha.
Come out, Ellie.
I'm gonna go in. Oh, that's different. You're big. You was big boy. Last time I played this, he was like he was still legless and was just kind of like. Ow, my fingies. Never. Oh, Jesus Christ! Going straight into a soul lock when you've never played. Well, hopefully that doesn't go poorly. Yeah, the house over there has a man that I need to give a gun to. Or I can give a gun to and do stuff for, do it all for the... Jesus, please! Why is it that I need to make that less likely to do the jump scare one? This is a very, very strong invisible... I need to go backwards before Bun Bun comes behind me. Oh, boyo. Also, hey, Thumb, I guess I should greet you properly as you greet me. I really need to turn down this game is already going to be anxiety-inducing enough with the loud noises. Alright, Mr. Bunny. Where are you? Monsieur Bunny? You know what? I'm not going to complain with him being... Oh, Daddy! Oh my god! I love the oh daddy right as he shows up. Is it actually possible for me to get back to the last log? Alright, well there we go. I'm sorry your oh daddy got a little bit covered up, but... What is it? You can play Pokemon. That is an interesting thing. Yeah. Well, Roblox you can do a lot of stuff on. I know that much, even though me still do things. I think we're good. That's that way. This is... Alright, we need to get through this quickly, otherwise... Yeah, okay, Thumb, I think it's between... Yeah, you and Mazoric are the 1-year member holders. Jesus Christ, you guys are loyalists. I guess that there's a reason you two are the people I was like, yes, give moderation to. Because, you know, you stick around. And can do... and play the part well. Don't. Right, I think... Okay, there's a hidey hole. Where is lightning happening in this realm? You know, there are a number of if you wanted. Okay, nope. Ellie is tiny. If you would like to tell, you may. I actually guess that is a curious thing to think about. What drives someone to quit? You may speak if you wish. Right, the gun that. Can I shove my knife in this lock? This gun that makes absolutely no sense. At first, Mazoric, we need to critique gun design. I think we literally brought that up to him last time I played this. Either way, time to get in there and then do some stuff. Bad. I don't think Bunny Boy is in here at this point, right? This is... No, he comes in at some point, but... Wait, aren't these stairs... I was gonna say, I thought these stairs were literally different lengths at some point. I don't know, can I pull that? No, can I pull you? That is a desk that... Ellie is 2.5 drawers tall. How in the tall hell is... Oh! What? The Cyclops Minotaur up there? Yeah, I'll take this key. I will gladly take this key. I think this is for the gun case. Key. Lovely key. Oh, how did you play? Oh, shell 3 times. Jesus. I mean, I know Nintendo is really tight on certain copyright stuff, and historically, I got lucky in the fact that my Pokemon stuff is all, for the most part, unclaimed. Ironically, there is one claim on one of my Pokemon things, and that is, the old Brilliant Diamond Shining, or, Brilliant Diamond, which got claimed for Cynthia's battle theme, but they got the theme wrong. But it wasn't, was it Nintendo, or was it someone saying, hey, you stole this video, or was it like an auto copyright type thing? That is a very curious thing. Mwah. They never said why. Did you at least get to say what the warping wood texture? Did you at least get to see what the whatchamacallit was for? The who was making the copyright claim? Like, was that a Nintendo thing or a someone else? I enjoy the rumblings deep in my ear holes. The voids. No, that's just, it's called Infinity Wood. Someone else. Oh, fun. I'd like your heart, too. Where is... There you are. Oh, sorry, let me...
There's a colorful egg inside of this man. I need it, Ellie. I won't heal without it.
I'm trying to pin... Interesting. It's It's a very interesting knife wound, I'll tell you that much. Well, what the? Those are nice pants.
Bunny?
Oh, after you play the first game, we're still in the demo. We're still in the demo side of stuff. I'm in the gloopy gorbles. What the hell? If I'm not mistaken, those colors have meaning to them. Either that or they're just, oh, I've dyed the bunny. Yeah, no, I just remember laughing maniacally after murdering my parents. And then saying, let's see what the second one is.
We need all the colors, Ellie. You have to dye the bunny.
Yes. I intend to. Bunny is Spider Bunny, I guess. What the hell? Whoa, what the hell? Why am I in 2 frames a second? Why am I in 2 frames a second? Hold on. Full or play. Well, it depends on the Pokemon. What the hell? Why am I? Hold on. What the hell is this game's demandingness? And where the hell is where are my computer wait a minute. Is there a frame rate cap? Quit to menu. I would more so want to check, see if this game has like a frame limit on. Okay. Hold on a minute. Task manager. Go to here. What? Oh. Oh yeah, this game is straight up. What the hell is this game's optimization that it's pushing my GPU to 100%? Hold on. 1 second. I'm gonna go. 1 second. For reference, like Black Myth Wukong ran better 90%. Like the game. Okay, Black Myth Wukong. Oh wait a minute. Is it literally just full screen with subtitles? Does this game just not have a frame cap on it? Hold on. Hold on. I need to. See you. Oh, yeah. That is basically what happened. But I need to see. Is this game running without a frame cap? This. And will I need to implement a potential frame cap externally because it doesn't actually seem to allow me to do so from here. Hold on, if I go here. Oh yeah, the game is just going at, if frames available, it is currently, yeah, it is cranking it. Okay. I need to implement a setting here. Hold on. Specifically for this game, that one. That. Where is the option to implement? I haven't been able to see chat this whole time. If you want to try talking to me, use exclamation speak. I'm trying to get an external frame cap on this game. Oh, damn. Damn, that is... Okay, that is fun. Hold on, let me just... Sorry, I didn't expect this game to be overloading my overloading boost up here. No, I don't want to do frame generation. That actually might help, but no. Can I... Or is this a global thing? Tune game performance. Can I do this one? No, I don't want to do anything there. Advanced? Is it an advanced? Anti-aliasing, tessellation, that. No. Hold on. Don't mind. Hold. No, just. I'm just gonna keep talking. Yeah, just keep using exclamation. Yeah, people use exclamation speak to give me something because I'm attempting to. God, where is frame rate cap? Where is just? I want to implement a frame rate cap from out here. Hold on. That is because the game doesn't have an option to frame rate cap it. Hold. Oh. Okay. I realize now I can actually read chat via the Python code that that I can see here. Hold on. The performance, can I? No, this is giving me that record and stream, doing other software on this game. I remember I used to be able to implement like a frame limit on certain things. Why can I not do that? Adjust game graphics. No. Frame timing. Yeah, that's fine. Frame rate when user idle action frame. I am very confused, but oh my god, how to implement frame limit? Or is that in a home thing? I am. Interesting. Grenade is a cool one. 1 second. I need to Google. I need to Google a thing. How to learn from game. Okay, that one. Yeah, that one. Going for but doesn't live friends if there's another no, VSync wouldn't work because this monitor is like 160 hertz. Sorry, this is getting. I did not expect this game of all to push me to have to attempt to implement something. Hold on, can I sample endeavor? Hold on, game. I would very much. Oh wait, hold on. We go to here. Yeah, we got this one. Then you have to, well, you enjoy your time here if you were here, I guess. Oh boy, man, this is engaging stream content with a frozen screen while I'm attempting to figure out why is this a thing. I mean, I guess what I could, yeah, you know, it's not gonna make much of a difference. Just do that. I mean, that much, just lowering the resolution there maybe will help. We'll find out. I have no idea. This game just, I have no idea what the hell it was. Okay. Do that. Content. Yeah, no, something like that. To be fair, this is definitely not the worst content I've made. Okay, we're into there. Go here. Continue. Alright. Let's see if this... Oh, I need to... Oh my god, the continue was at the beginning of the section. Oh my god. About that one video. That could mean a lot of videos on my channel, if we're being completely honest with ourselves. Alright. Oh, hopefully this is... actually, I don't even know. I can't even... I need to be able to see myself, I guess. Okay, we were there. Okay, died the bunny. I can now... What the hell? Okay, yeah, we go forward.
Roger.
God, I love the accent of doi. Alright, I mean, I'm not... Yeah, hi, Bun. How you doing? Nah, we don't need to play. Oh. Funny enough, the game... Okay, so I was reading up on the messages. I don't think... The game isn't bugging. It's just... I don't think... Hold on. Can I actually see... I actually want to reopen that, because I want to see... Yeah, it's just trying to pump out as many frames as possible without any discernible cap, I don't think.
How does this game work?
Step 1, take acid. Step 2, enjoy. Seriously, why can you not... Like, I do remember I was able to do this. Global... Hold on, no, if I go back to... Sorry, I do want to... Go here. What do you mean by GPU 1 or GPU 2? A first you buy computer? Yeah, that is definitely the one. So we go to here. Tune game performance. Can we do this one? No, manual tuning. Can I be able to cancel that one? Yeah, because I don't want to... Screw it. Do that. How in the hell do I have that? Global gaming experience. And custom. Okay, here's an advanced view of boost, sharpening sharpness, enhancing wait for vertical refresh. This thing is too high. Frame rate target control. This. There we go. I have to be very careful about what I type because if I okay, you know what? Screw it. We're just gonna. That should be that. That should be that. Now if we go home, I tab back in. It is still going for like 160. Hold on, we're just... Hold on, we're just gonna do a few things here. I can't see much of anything right now. God, this was... Oh, do it over there. I'm attempting to make it so this game isn't running at an uncapped frame rate. God, no, I need to look at this so that I can see stuff. Because for some reason, it's running at an uncapped frame rate, and I'm averaging 160 FPS, but that is taking away from my Vtuber model being able to exist. I guess I stop you, then I go back into here just to see. That. Yeah, we're on that. Okay. Now we reopen Die the Bunny. Jesus. How much drugs? Many is what I should have done to be able to enjoy this, or to be able to get through this. Now we go here. Why is the frame cap that I just implemented not going through? Gaming. I just go here. Global. Advanced view. Max FPS. The maximum frame rate allowed in frames per second. I have that set to 120. Why?
How much drugs are you on right now?
None. Wish I was. Would I have needed to reboot my computer for this to go through, or do I need to implement something? Because either way, Jesus Christ, this is not a goodie. No, how do I... No, we do that. Oh my god. Yeah, this is, Why do you do that many frames per second when I don't want this? I don't want this. Yeah, do it to this. Can this... The reset that? Do this? No. Yeah, it is still just running at all those... You know what? Okay. We're just going to keep it running at 1080p as opposed to 1440. Just, the problem have it... I mean, this isn't even that many problems. It's just for some reason the game is uncapped frame rate. It's just uncapped frame rate and deciding to, take away from me to be able to render the stuff. Which is very interesting. Hold on, yeah, we can just... I know you're not going to do anything useful anymore, so you to there, you to there. This is what I get for doing... You know what? This is my penance for being late to Easter, is to do the bunny game. I don't even think I had these problems a year ago when I did this. Which is interesting. I don't think I don't think anyone is gonna be able to notice a downgrade in the game quality from the whatchamacallit, so from the resolution downing. I did not. Yeah, I don't remember having these problems. I know these types of problems came up in Silent Hill 2, but that makes sense because that game, I heard people complaining about optimization anyway. The fact that I could even actually run it at max settings was fun. Huh.
Ready or not?
God, why did you? Wait. I don't think you need to find me. I think you need to catch me is what you need to do, buddy. God, I wish. God, he a fun big boy. Oh, you can just get in and get out. Okay, interesting. I remember you not being able to do that last time. Joseph! I now realize why I thought you weren't able to do that. I was wondering what the sound of his footsteps leaving was for. It turns out you actually do have to wait for that. Otherwise, he's just invisible. Yep, let's play, bunny boy. Well, we're 40 minutes. I just realized. Oh, good, you came soon this time. Because that means I can get over here. Do you wanna? At least I hope that's the cue that I'm good to. Unless I need to wait for all the steps and I'm about to die right now. I appear to not be dying. I appear to dead be not. I was expecting another head basket scene there. Go here. I'm gonna have to turn around at some point. I wish. Look, well, currently I have knife. I'm about to get gun at some point. Actually, no, I'm gonna get the gun and give it to a man in the bed. Bunny.
Where do you think you're hiding, Ellie?
I don't think I'm hiding anywhere yet, but I am gonna hide in a log a little bit back this way, and you should know that. I love playing one-handed. Yep. Nice comfy log to be in. That sounded like he was already past. Cool. Hey, blind. Yeah, he's losing his color. Losing his color. Actually, I don't know. I am confused by a lot of stuff in this game. I'm half expecting that there are two bunnies. We got this tall one who's trying to kill me, and then we have the slightly shorter one who was like cut in half but is still fine. Alright, we're just trying to get through this ASAP so that we can get back to where we were. Go through. Go here, get key for gun. Then we're gonna go, yeah, we gotta do that, get the color, go back in, do the thing, give the man the gun. Assuming it's the same as the demo all that time, that year-ish ago. Alright, go back, go there. Hello, Bonnie, don't go downstairs. Hello, window. This is a very, I'm perpetually amazed by how tall this world is. Hello, definitely not Bunny. Oh, nope. Up there, the lovely distortion black hole of the staircase. Through here, the abstract art. That's a dinosaur. That's the Christmas tree. Cyclops bull. Cyclops horny bull. Nope. You. Gut the man.
There's a colorful egg inside of this man.
Yes, gut the man for
I
his
need
egg.
it, Ellie.
Gut the man for his
Won't
egg.
heal without it.
Wait, isn't it usually the women who have eggs inside them? I don't know if I buy this. Alright. This is about where we started to have my face
Bunny?
problems. Yeah. Bunny happened. Can I go kiss the bunny when he opened door for me? Ah, fall. Bunny, I can't sprint anymore.
Need all the colors, Ellie.
I don't know what drug.
You have to tie the bunny.
I don't know what drugs Ellie is on. Like I keep saying, the last game ended with her murdering her parents for this bunny. So she's very clearly very mentally stable. Get the world's least questionable gun. Insert. Twisty open. Take a gun. We now have gun. Sadly, it is not Wabbit season. It is season for give gun to man, who I've already gutted. To have a because she might kill him because of the bunny. Don't let her near. It doesn't matter. She doesn't need to. It doesn't matter her association. If the bunny wants color, he doesn't seem to care how she. Well, he might instruct her to kill certain people. The bunny just needs to be colorful, and that's why he wants her to dye him. And give this man the gun. You know what's funny? I thought from the demo that there would be like something more apparent happening in the main game. Can you kill the? I do not know. Is he still here as well? No, he is not. Okay, well, he is... I have set free the man who I gutted, I think, and now he's off hunting in the woods, question mark? What did you just watch? You watched a gutted man walk off into the woods with a gun I just gave him. That's very obvious, right? You know, maybe he's off... Maybe he's gonna be hunting wabbits. So we have the egg. Do we now go up the other path? Or do we go into the hole again? Do I have any idea? Can I get to hidey hole before Bunny comes? Yeah, well, to be fair, that gun doesn't look like it actually was good for much pew-pew. It just... It definitely existed. There's a hidey hole here. This is still very much an invisible wall. Oh, none of this is useful. None of this is useful. Time to keep going backwards and definitely not get murdered by Bunny. I realize now, I think if I were to die right now, I would still have to redo this entire section. Glorb. I walk inside the greeny glorbs. Yeah, I need to play very careful if I want to not have to redo this whole section. It's not that much, but it's annoying to redo it because I, you know, tabbed out with the... Well, good to see also that my face is still moving properly now. What the hell? Oh. Let me in! I want to cuddle with you. This might happen. I think not particularly this exact scenario will happen. I don't think you're gonna, you know, be groomed by a bunny to murdering your parents so that he can be colorful. And then doing whatever all this is. Cool. I mean, I guess you never know, you know, spontaneous combustion and a stray, you know, okay, well, I swear she is smaller in every cutscene. I have held newborn infants that I think are larger than what she looks like right now. This girl's size is solely dependent on if she is in a cutscene or not. Alright, where does the hole lead me now, and why is there a blue light? You have only 10 minutes. Begin the countdown. Okay, this is a little bit more open. Do I have any hidey holes, or... Dear God, who I wouldn't kill for those gas prices. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully, if you can't be bothered to deal with the legal stuff. I mean, that is definitely the side of that is a thing. Hopefully, I can be here to make people feel better. Recipit? Can I check the recipit? The recipitor. Can I gut the cash register? What is this? Oh. Purple key. Every FNAF fan ever just go crazy with the purple key. Oh, that you can get behind. You gotta be creative with how you can do that. And I say... X. Damn it, this wasn't a spot with the inventory button. Oh! Small children shouldn't wander off alone. Yes, purple guy key. Yes, it's the one to unlock William Afton's grave. Actually, if you take this key to the movie theater for a FNAF movie, for a FNAF 2 movie, what the hell is these stairs? It actually just gets you into the back room where you get to have an interview with Matthew Lillard. Don't ask how he's in every theater, or he's in the specific one where this key will be used. Where is the threat? The lockbox in FNAF 4 after all these years. Right, that... God, I forgot that box never opened. Can you shut up? Oh, wait, I can make you shut up. Oh, peace and quiet. Sadly, I must torture myself for people's amusement. So... Wait, do I need to put the bunny at the...
I don't want to hurt anyone.
You murdered...
I feel so sad.
Don't worry about them, Ellie. You must dye the bunny. They have all the colors, and the bunny does not. You are a strong little one. We just need a bit more paint, Ellie.
I thought you were hurt. I thought I left you at home.
Wait, then
Why are you
who did you
here?
think was trying to kill you? Who did you think... Huh? Is he gone? The acid is kicking in good, I guess. The acid is kicking in really good. Chidera set a fire around her. I don't... Oh, hey! Bunny. Knife? Oh, damn. You know, I have to... This is a moment where... stab. There are moments like this where I wonder, are there choices I can make, or do I must die the bunny for progress? The wrong universe number thinks she's violently hallucinating. You know, fair enough. Very fair enough. Also, fun thing, never watched Arcane, but Jinx came out around about the time I actually played League of Legends for a couple of seconds. That's how I know anything about her. Now can I... There's something to be done here. Drawer is stuck again. Fix it for once, Mark. Why the hell do I have a bunny statue? This is engraved on the wall. Yeah, no, that's not how you do it. That's not how your place of standard workplace is like, yes, you are so incompetent that we must engrave your instructions upon the wall. What the... Child, you are small enough to crawl in there. What the hell? Demonic ritual? Oh, man! In life, he was a failure who would never get his job done. In death, he became the very tool to let someone else pick up his mantle. Can we set the bunny on fire with chains? Sadly, we are not Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Therefore, we do not have access to fire chains. That's not a tire iron. That is a crowbar. Unless that's also what a tire iron is. Hold on. Also, if it isn't the other year person... The other has been here for a year person. God, I love this game. Doesn't seem to have a frame rate cap. Okay, I have this sigil. God, this is remind. God, the acid is really kicking in. There's also a vehicle over there. Sorry, I have a vending machine.
A crowbar, even better. The Red Hood sends his regards.
Okay, can I... Can't do anything with that. Can I crowbar you back out? Can I put bunny... Quit to main menu. No. How does... Oh, it's probably tap again. Gee! I love the attire iron can have two to four sides. Dash, triggers, kabloomy. Okay, so that was there. Do I walk up to the dangerous vehicle when I am a child who is approximately 2 ounces in weight?
I'm not apologizing.
Look, I'm the one who made the code, and Die the bunny, Ellie. That's a lovely night of passion in the vehicle. Sorry, that just made me saying, oh, that was a lovely night of passion. That made me think, I'm relatively certain this is just... I'm gonna look around a little bit more more here. Because I want to try and get... Oh, I understand. Yeah, you will enjoy your day, Jacko. Oi. Ah. So I need the other sigil to probably do that. What's in the cash register? God, there is a lot of rumbling that just goes into my ears as we're driving home. You enjoy your drive, Mazorik. And as always, I thank you for the time you give your pocket. What's the O? Oh, right. Fair. Sorry, the other thing that I got completely distracted by is because I said, yes, that's an interesting night of passion in the, vehicle there. I don't know if it was, but what I saw inside of a car parked at the gas station I worked at once, I swear I saw, like, you know, in-car potential, fun times, how we put it. Like, I don't know how else to interpret the, I'm relatively certain I saw the girl's head going down and coming up from the guy's crotch in that vehicle that was there. And that's definitely just one of those things you don't comment on, you just kind of walk away because what do you say? It's like, what's going on in this vehicle? Digital that I can take. But I'm relatively certain that's a thing I saw, and that just, every so often, that comes back to memory, like, yeah, that's definitely a thing I saw at some point. At least I'm relatively certain. God, can I need to adjust the way my legs are. Ugh. Just the way my legs are. Ugh. Cause where would the other... Cause I got in there, shut up. The register is unstuck. This is where I got key for the thing down there. I now have a bunny that I don't know where to use. Cause I'm sure there's a way I can just go, but I want to check more stuff. But no, yeah, no, that is definitely one of those things where even if that is the case, and that is technically where I was working at the time, that is just where I was working at the time, that's definitely one of those things where you don't, because if you're wrong, it's awkward, and if you're right, it's arguably even more awkward. Look, I knew this game was kind of a shorter one, so I'm doing my best to make it... What the... Interesting. I can give the people having their night of passion in the vehicle. I can go over there and just, give them some gas to let them go to a more private privier. Oh, you know, just stuff things, talking about the, interesting stuff I've potentially seen out at a gas station of, public acts of indecency, potentially, but I didn't get close enough to see. And also acid trip with a lot of bass. Petrol canister is empty. Damn it! Oh. Huh? Oh. Why? Okay. That one was at least simple. Filler for the Volt Red. Okay, what the? Well, red appears to be the favorite color of the world during... God, you... Take your passion to a private area. Also, why does this, like, it look... The bunny didn't tell you to do this. You won't free Ellie? When will you tell her? Oh, piss. I realize now, I think I was supposed to follow the guy I gave the gun. I was supposed to follow... If I wanted the extra stuff, I was supposed to follow the guy into the woods at the end of the last section. What the hell is this for? Like, I was supposed to... No. I was supposed to give him the gun, and then follow him probably into the woods to see where he was going, and then I'd get something else, and it would... Another thing where it's like, the bunny did not tell you to do this. But... What? I guess we just wedge our way out. So you had to get the crowbar to get out in the first place. I am here again now. Hold on. Wait, can I... No, this is a different creepy forest. Wait, can I just sit on the swing indefinitely as well? How tiny is Ellie gonna look on these?
Hope you do great, but your miserable doggo is in love.
I forgot that super chats get read by that because that's a right thing. First off, thank you for that, but also... Yeah, thank you for the super chat. What do you mean by miserable doggo in love? Okay, hidey hole. I cannot sadly become the world's tiniest girl. That's a Ferris wheel. This is off towards entanglement. What the? Okay, these aren't signs. Where the hell? If you could hear my breathing, I would never be able to hide from you. Actually, I guess I could just run this way as much as I want. I don't know if he's faster than me or not. I guess my path super optimally, maybe not. Look, I'll just... Actually, as long as he's behind me, I can make progress. There is a... Oh, yeah, I do remember that. What the hell? Called Miserable Dog. Oh, gotcha. Miserable Dog. Oh, in love. Gotcha. Why am I get? Sorry, I'm just... I do remember looking at it, and like I said...
Ratio.
Even when it's not Mazoric, Thumb still needs to one-up anyone who gives me money. Just you. They got shy. Oh, good. We have two incredibly shy people. Because I'll tell you, legitimately, there are... I think I've mentioned my social interactions, or how they go at some point on stream, which is basically... Stress build up, heart go do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And then, whatchamacallit? And then when actually interacting goes, the first interaction is usually weirder than normal. I know, saying something. And then it kind of evens out. But dear God, I need to be in a certain mindset to meet new people so that my heart doesn't end up in my throat, causing me to gag. Am I about... Oh, wait. I thought I could fall there for a moment. What the? So far up high, yet the heaven isn't any closer. Leave them here, little girl. They want to rest quietly. You shouldn't talk to the listening ones. Where is the note? Well, just because I shouldn't doesn't mean I'm not gonna. You three have yourselves a fun time there. I'm going to back away very slowly. The game is literally dead silent right now, I'm pointing out. Oh wait, I just realized the sky is normal color. The red light is ambiance by the forest. The sky is normal. Oh, speaking of ambiance, there's lovely noise again. Yes, Mwah. Why is the answer... This is incredibly dark. I can see nothing. Where am I going? I can see again. How lovely. Oh, God. Thank you, Mr. Hetty. One of the three. God, remind me to never take the special Easter eggs ever again. Probably crowbar. Crowbar, if I had to guess? Yep. Bunny! You are... I am dead, Ellie. Okay. I was gonna say he's an adorable tiny bunny, but tiny bunny also invokes more nightmare than this. What were the Easter eggs laced with this year? I expected an acid trip. I didn't expect an acid trip overdose. Just little tiny bunny, big ol' headman. I should have watched the trailer more. No, I did see the head people in the trailer. What the hell is going wrong with the brain? Ooh. Alright, now let's go the other way that I intended to go before Bunny Boy chased me that way. He's gonna chase me back again, isn't he? Okay, we have a little checkpoint here, which we'll likely need to use. What are you? What are you? What is... I'm happy that you're safe, Ellie. I love the playground. Oh, dear bunny. Look, I don't know that the bunny isn't even... I don't think the bunny is upset about being dead. I think he's upset about not being colorful. Ah, yes, this must be my sandbox from when I was like 8. Jump in the hole? Not jump in the hole. Oh, fuck! You know, tip to everyone out there. When you're trying to figure out if you want to go into a hole or not, don't toy around by finagling your A and D keys next to said hole. Because your choice will be made for you very quickly. Oh, okay, a little way. Ooh, there is a... God, now I'm in a weird underground maze. Hello there, very bright root person. Oh my god, is it the parents I murdered? Big eggs. Oh my god, it's the happy family that I murdered in the name of the bunny. And his collars. Oh, Mom and Dad. I think you were so nice, but then I put a knife in you. Both of you. Oh, what a happy family. A shame they had a kid and ruined it all. Now the kid is the...
I am always alone. Always all alone.
I mean, I'm trying to remember what her parents kind of were like. I don't remember from the first game. To be fair, we never saw them. We only kind of heard them talking in the distance. And then screaming bloody murder. As they were being bloodily murdered. For the lovely colors they had inside them. Can I touch the family? Oh. That is just a floating light particle. I love loading light particles. Tongue. Bunny helps, bunny dies. Why not both? Why can't you help me and then die? That'd be the best way of everything, right? What the hell? You won't get away with this. I murdered my family! I can get away with whatever I damn well please at this point is what life has taught me. Beam me up, Scott. Beam me up, Scotty? Am I about to get root grab? I can't do anything right now. We're just kind of stuck in a stare down. So, you like potatoes? I know for you that might be slightly cannibalistic, being, you know, you seem like a... Huh? Oh, I have to hold E. Yeah. You have to hold E to ascend. I am child Batman in Zack Snyder's vision right now. Except for instead of bats making me ascend, it's assorted white vegetation fungal roots. Hug me. I ascend beyond you, apparently. After all, the girl was bored of playing in the sandbox. What happened, happened. You won't make her stay and play, will you? Okay, there is now an invisible wall around the hole. I wanted to see if they would let you double dip. The answer is no, not right now. Touch it. What? Yum. Taste of copper. How lovely. There are moments where I must just take a second to reflect on what the acid I have taken it just seems to be doing to me. What the hell is going on? Purple. Bunny! Are you the friend, Bunny? Mwah. I don't know why I'm in such a kissy mood this stream. I guess the acid trip games turned me into a kisser. I guess if you ever... Hi, Bonnie. I guess if you ever want a kiss out of me, just drug me up at a...
Bonnie, I don't want to hurt anyone.
Little Ellie, I think we're too late for that. And I didn't even do it properly on the first. Can I fall off of this? No. I already accidentally didn't finish what I needed to finish on the first one. Weirdo. Yeah, that look. That's kind of a given if you're a regular around here. Is that there's some level of oddity at the very least.
Rip them apart, Ellie!
We will play too. Wood texture that I thought was a note. Why is this kind of a loose, soft maze that it only has one real direction to it?
You have to tie the bunny!
Mwah. I Kiss your knee. Like, can I just not die the... Is dying the bunny mandatory? I mean, it is the name of the game. It is the name of the game. Do I have to murder a child now? Is that my...
This little boy, Ellie. Look how calmly he's playing. We will play too together. In time, we all grow up. And we're not little anymore. It is time for Ellie to grow up too. Cut his face, Ellie. Die the bunny.
Wait, did you just call him little boy? That hairline does not say little boy. Why is the voice acting so funny? Because reasons. Also, I genuinely thought earlier in the stream, I swear there was a version of the bunny that sounded like a slightly altered version of Roz. Or like the same archetype of voice as Roz from Monsters, Inc. Wait, can I? Give you crowbar, give you egg, give you egg, give you key, give you key. Well, time to cut his face. You want to know how I got these scars? Also, this does not look like a small boy. This boy looks older than Ellie. Okay, the voice is... To be fair, Ellie sounds like an emotionless 5-year-old. Oh, he took that quite well. Can I have my knife back? Thank you. No, do not quit to menu. Also, another thing, I'm relatively certain this is one of those games that's like made by one person. Hence also why it doesn't have super... God, I wish it had a frame rate limit because I don't like the game trying to be like, yes. Boy? Boy. 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 Wait, what the hell? I'm out? Boy! Boy? Mwah. You're still just there, okay. I'd like your heart too. Yes, I'll probably end up gutting myself at one point. Yes, take my organs. I'll gladly sever myself into you. What's the point of splitting this egg? Other than I could, therefore I did. Huh? What is the blue? I wish I could just... wish I could just go under... What the... Where did I whip my mouse to the point of getting directionally confused? What was I saying? I just wish I could take a random purple shower out in the wilderness, too.
Bonnie, I think I'm lost.
There is...
Bonnie!
one path.
Bonnie!
Oh, jeez!
Oh, I forgot I had $10. Here you go, sir. See you in the server, BT. I'm at college, so yeah. Heavy. Fun.
I do just... God, that sounded so much like a derpy gentleman with the Texas speech. Thank you for the $10 super chat there. Oh, God, yeah. As much as an acid trip is having, there is being an acid trip being had. There is fun being had as well. What the... Oh, I stepped on a thing. Also, Ellie, how can you be lost? There is one path. There is one path. Oh, hey, it's the weird bunny I kissed. Mwah. Oh, my hidey hole that was here before wasn't here. I just realized you could probably make some level of compilation or some counter of how many things and what I have kissed in this game. And I don't want that to a point because I realize it's gonna give me just everything I have kissed is gonna make me seem like a very large weirdo. Should have followed the yellow brick road. How can you tell what color or anything? Disco display is real. I do. Hold on, let me fight. I was gonna say it's changed over time. One second, we're just gonna bye. You farewell. I figured out who you were based on the whole because of the connection of whatchamacallit. Because of the Discord invite stuff you said. My brain connected les dots. So yeah, thank you for your time and the generosity you have given as well. Especially because you said you're in college. That to me just screams broke. Don't need color, you just need bricks. I followed the gray stone road to get here. Spinning around and round. We wait for the bunny to pound my face for my colors. It's mostly red until it browns. Because hello! You know, I said it once earlier in the stream, I'll say it again. The fuck?
So much, Bunny. Let me go.
Come home, Ellie.
This is the God. Ellie is just Ellie is a tiny creature. I came from there. This is off to the. What happens if I revisit the Ferris wheel?
Ratio.
Jesus Christ, Thumb! Why do you always have to one-up everyone? I mean, I appreciate it. Thank you for the generosity. But no matter who it is, God, I guess you're. Thumb out here being the Billy Mays of Superchats, and we'll double your offer absolutely free. Just pay extra shipping and processing. But wait, there's more. Stream right now, and I'll triple your Super Chat order absolutely free. I need to have like a Billy Mays commercial on demand anytime someone decides to Super Chat in front of Thumb. But again, I thank anyone who is willing to throw anything at my face. I am the disposable income bucket, I guess. Shipping and processing. No, I guess no. Shipping and processing is the extra money because, you know, YouTube does take a cut of Super Chats. That's the shipping and processing. Also, Thumb, they are in the Discord server if you want to, if you would like to say that direct. Oh, wait, never mind, you're still here. Now, don't worry, I know you're newer around here. Thumb, just for some reason, anytime money is being thrown at me, he always feels the need to be like, but I can throw more. What do you do about this? Okay, I have a bag of dice here. I'm gonna roll all of them. Okay. So, on the percentile, you got an 81. On the D4, you rolled a 1. On the D6, you rolled a 3. On the D12, you got a 9. On the D8, you got a 6. And on the D20, you got a 15. I don't know how you want to interpret that, but do whatever you want based off of what you interpret the dice rolls as there. That was quite good rolls, except for the D4, which was the 1. On average, you're like 75% up. I just roll the dice. You get to DM what you do as a response to that, I guess. Oh, they are ethereal. Well then. Let us continue onward. That is very deep. No. No, like I said, it's the shipping and processing is the extra stuff that goes to YouTube. So no one actually has to pay it. That's automatically taken when the order is done. And that was also just for the sake of the Billy Mays. But also, God, this Ferris wheel turns on and that goes kerclunk clunk. Everything bye bye. God, I wonder, what did I miss? What did I miss in the first section by not following the guide? I can actually check that because that is the first thing in the game. And now I know everything in here, so I can kind of check through this relatively quickly. Also, I'm just noticing, outside of that first section, there's not really been threat of death much. What actually has been trying to kill me in any section outside of the first one? Because we had the big bunny, who almost seemed... Yeah, to be fair, we had large bunny and tiny bunny. Still waiting on episode 5 of Tiny Bunny. Hopefully that's out by the end of this year. And hopefully it's as satisfying. God, that's another one where I might want to go back and do multiple playthroughs just to get more of that. And fall into pit. Oh my God, into the hole. How tiny is Ellie this time? Oh my God, she's minuscule. She's an ant person. Oh, we're home. I'm not Ellie. Oh my God, she is I could pick her up with one hand. I could carry her under one arm. Wait, who am I? The bunny? Am I Bunny now? Am I Bunny? Why is Ellie there? Am I? Who am I? And are we colorful enough? Funny enough, red is a color that is missing. Okay, nothing there, I guess. Do I must become colored? Well, time to become blue, yellow, and green. Oh. Well, enjoy the black screen content. He lies in wait for the girl to die him.
Die the bunny, Ellie!
Jesus Christ!
You have to die the bunny.
God, all of the...
I can't hurt anyone anymore. I just can't. I won't.
Is he...
I'll die, you bunny. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
You've performed perfectly and taken my lessons well. But tell me, Ellie, you didn't really think that would end me, did you?
I was gonna say, a little acupuncture jab in the nose. Oh, hello.
You're the reason why she disobeyed.
Did you just look at...
I'll see you soon.
That is a big knife in the house. Also, yes, I realized he looked at the camera and said, "You're the reason she disobeyed." Huh. Blue egg path. Blue egg path. Right, this game has like New Game Plus. Blue egg path. You gotta go to college. You enjoy your study. God, thank you for the lovely, whatchamacallit this is. Yeah. Right, I forgot that the first one had blue egg path when you... Oh, right, that's a short thing. Yeah. Like I said, thank you for the super chats and also for the time you spend here. All right, cue the cyberpunk music. What are extras? Blue egg path. Blue. Wait, secret site. Red basket. Free the hunter. I guess I did that. Paint closet. Yeah, I did. Yeah, blue car. Shrine. Noisy stump. Oh, we're not done. We have blue egg path. Drive the bunny. Drive the bunny?
Put on the gas, Ellie. We have places to go.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, hello, Bunny. How about we go for a ride? I'm starving.
Who taught you how to drive?
Nobody. I can't reach the pedals and see through the windshield at the same time.
Pedal to the floor, Ellie. We've got a place to go. They have all the cars, Ellie. You have to drive the bunny.
Are we going to get more eggs, Bunny?
Eggs? Where we're going, Ellie, we don't need eggs. Straight up that hill, Ellie! Fast as she can go! Aim for the second star on the right, and straight on till morning.
How many references are you... What? This was made for April 1st, 2024. Happy April 1st. Oh. What was that? Back to the Future. Peter Pan. There's probably several... Who taught you how to drive? That's very general, but... Alright, play. So now we should have... Alright, we gotta watch the opening cutscene. And then we have to find the blue egg path. Which I remember in the first one I was like, oh, is this gonna be hard to spot? It is not hard to spot. It's gonna be more painfully obvious than a bullet in the eye socket. Like, so that might not be painfully obvious, that might be deadfully obvious. Because you know you're just dead at that point. Anakin Skywalker and the Phantom Menace, yes. Hi, Ellie, how are you? Arrgh. Boop. You know, can I just... Why does he... I realize he gives me a murder weapon metal knife. Why don't I get a metal eating knife? Yes. Show me my knife with your weird telekinesis powers to open the container. I touch the knife. And then we get this lovely screenshot. And then the bunny falls in half because no die the bunny.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry, Bunny.
The bunny is losing its color, Ellie.
Is it just me or is this louder than before?
You have to die the bunny.
Man, the blue egg path really made itself real obvious. I'm sorry. Well, children yearn for the mines, I guess. I'm just going down into the bunny mines. Down into the bunny mines. E. What lovely dark hallways. So many colors to dye the bunny. Well, time to go into the bunny hole. Whee! To the bunny's color hole, I should say. That's a... some sort? It looks like I have a flashlight. Even though I don't. Is this just a loop? Hold, did this just... Yeah, I am, because I controlled her too. Now we're both gone. Huh. Now we're both gone. Stay by yourself, die the empty house, where no one will live ever again. Ellie could have grown up. I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, it really looked like her growth was stunted aggressively. To the point, wait. Die the bunny to no more bunny, no more Ellie, only you, restart please. Hold on, I forget if this game has Steam achievements, and if so, have I gotten them all? No, I'm on a different game right now. You. The only one I don't have is the one for the Blue Egg Path, which I think should actually unlock at some point. Blue car, what? Wait, blue car, when will you tell her? Huh? Is that? I don't know when will you tell her? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does when will you tell her mean? Oh. Now my question. Well, restart, I guess. Is she going to be all right? Tell Ellie I didn't mean for this. If I would go back, I'd let her stay on the swings. Well, we did literally talk about just spending an hour on the swings because it's funny. Home. And now, that is the end of Da Da Bounty. And I think I got everything. Yeah, because that was full achievements, so I don't think there's much else, if anything else to do. Other than... one last... What is extra? Yeah, we've done all that. Drive the bunny is the fun little thing. I wish this game did have a frame cap so I could cap it to 120. I have to watch this entire cutscene again. For the third time. I just wanted to sit on the swing and watch Ellie be a tiny person. How lovably windy it is in this weird hell dimension. Also, do you really think we want Ellie to grow up after all the stuff that we've put her through? The Ellie at this point is very mentally messed up by everything you have done to her, Bunny, and everything she has experienced, and the parents she's murdered. And the other people she's murdered? And probably several other things that have happened between games. Unless you've been living happily being nice and died. Because you've got your lovely color. Take the knife. Yep. Nice red lighting. I still got no idea what the heads in the basket were about. I'm just gonna turn that down this time around because it is a little loud.
To do that.
Yeah, no, you didn't mean to do that. Oh no. Yeah, I beat the game. You're a oh god. What was the last scene you remember, Ethan? Because I've already beaten the game and done Blue Egg Path.
Die the bunny, Ellie.
Ugh. Blue Egg Path meaning the true ending, so.
Die the bunny.
So yes, we are literally just coming back to do, yeah, there's Blue Egg Path if I wanted to do that again. Where is the swing? Where was the last thing you remember? Did you see the gas station? Yes, no, because now we can sit on the swing and the game is effectively a screensaver. Jesus piss! Why does Ham Nimmer Time always make the loud? I really need to make that a less chance than the other two. Also, oh, her shirt doesn't have a texture from the inside. I mean, that's efficient, but also you probably, if it's gonna show, you probably want to have the texture. Wait, how? Based on how tiny she is in this, she would have had to basically jump to even get her butt up onto the swing. Let's do about it. I don't know why. It shouldn't. It should just be all random. Well, it is all random, but it seems not less random. Two people in a car or something. Okay, so that was the end of the gas station. So I found other sigils. I found a little shrine in the woods that I put my shotgun, my gun key went into there, turned that, got the other half, got the gas, filled up gas. Of the car. The car was able to just drive away, something you won't tell her or something like that. Yeah, it's weird that some parts of her shirt just don't have texture because it's technically the inside of the shirt, but it's showing. Whatchamacallit? There, went in there. Got all that, gassed the car up, the car left. It was something about when are you going to tell her, which was the first hint at fourth wall breaking. Spoiler, I didn't pick up on it. Went to the next place, went to the Ferris wheel, did some stuff with, put some 3 heads at the top of the Ferris wheel, cut one of the heads after it became really big and got into my path. Sky got really red. No, Sky wasn't red. Sky was normal color. Everything under the tree line was red. Then one of the head that got cut, when it got cut, the screen got very black and very dark and hard to look through. And then we go further and it make jump scare noise. Look left, big head there. Everything, light come back. We go further through that. I'm trying to actually remember how this one ends. Oh, right. Then after the Ferris wheel, we go in, we find like a big tree fort. Once find big tree fort, we go into big tree fort. We cut a big purple egg. I still don't know what that one did. And by cut, I mean we insert a key and that splits it. Then we go through, we cut the face of someone who we're told is a young boy who needs to grow up, even though his hairline is incredibly, goes very far back in one point. Did not look like a child. We cut egg out of his face to dye the bunny. We go further back. We go, what is it? We go further. We go, further. We come back. It gets very dark, very red. Boy does say, oh, there was a whole thing of Underground where Ellie said she was always alone while staring at a mural of the parents and herself, the parents that she killed, if you remember. She comes out being hugged by a weird very pale vegetation man. I just, that pee noise just made me spit on my monitor, and now my hair is stuck in my chair a little bit. Oh god. Ow, 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 ow. Where are you stuck? Where are you stuck? Yeah, but then the guts of the inside of the egg, very bloody. I licked it. Not Ellie, me. I just made the licky noises I got up to it. I kissed many things. Again, that was me, not Ellie. Then we go through, we go back. She says she don't want to do anything anymore. She go through, eventually come home to Bunny, put eggs, stop the paint shower. but that wasn't Ellie because Ellie was sitting on the edge of the stone road, but then it was actually you, the player. You go in, Ellie then stabs Bunny in the nose, Bunny say she do well, and laughs at her thinking that would actually kill him. Understandably so, it's a tiny knife wound into the thing that is like 30 feet tall at that point, and very big. Tiny knife wound into nose, not gonna do much. Then Blue Egg go down, you find gigantic Ellie after Bunny talks to player, something reset, and then we get here after giant Ellie and him saying she could have grown up and now she's all alone. Oh, man, God, that is, a deranged person explains an acid trip is what that was. I need to put water in my mouth because my mouth feels like it needs water after my rambling that I have just done. Well, apparently my chest also needs water, because that's where some of that water landed. Alright, did I explain that in a way that made any/enough sense, potentially? I have no idea. Did anything I say make any amount of sense to anyone? Because I'm trying to... You're confused still? Don't worry! I played it. I experienced it. I still am too. But at least now you understand what happened. Well, now that my brain has made perfect sense for the most part entirely, fairly to what I said. You know, fair, yeah, considering I'm attempting to describe an acid trip of a game, I feel I did a pretty good job of explaining what happened. I feel I did a very good job of explaining the acid trip that is Die the Bunny. Oh, I need to, oh yeah, while we're here, I guess while we're sitting on the bench, tomorrow's another collab stream, me and Venv playing more of Perennial Order, where we get to be plant people killing big bosses. Because God, that game was fun, and we are going to keep it on the extra challenge mode, effectively, where we get a small benefit to our dodge regen, but we also both die if one of us dies. So we can't have one person clutch it, because that's a fun little addition. I do have the thumbnail for that ready. I should probably just set that up when I get a chance. I swear, every time I look at her, Ellie gets smaller, 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 and smaller. We're just gonna sit here nicely on the bench for a while, I guess. Oh, my boy-o. You know, the thing is, I poke fun at this game a lot throughout it, and it is just an acid trip. It was an enjoyable acid trip. I presume people who are intrigued by acid find it at least somewhat enjoyable and or addicting. Now we get a moment. This effectively just turns into a chatting stream with a different background at this point, because we have access to this background, so I may as well use it. You know what also is hilarious? When did this game... Hold on. When did... Sorry, I'll tabbed real quick while this is happening because I want to check a thing. When did this game actually end up releasing? Like, it is an Easter horror game. When did it release? March, April. It released like 2 weeks after Easter of last year. Why did it release after Easter? Why did you release after? I guess that's just when it ended up as done. And then there's more stuff. What the hell are you? Yeah, apparently this person who makes these games is very much known for their stuff just being... What the hell? Oh, this is an entire catalog I could probably go through if I want several acid trips. Well, October might be fun with the scariness of that. You know, I don't know what I was gonna say after the but this game, fun little acid trip that it is. Fun little acid trip that it is. Also, somehow, even after my whole graphics, not my graphics, my frame rate lock thing at the beginning, where I was spent I don't know how long trying that, one of the most games of all time, right up there with the first one, for the all-time gaminess. It was way shorter than I thought it would be a bit longer than the first. How long did the first one take me to beat? Hold on, we're gonna go back here, and I'm just gonna go look up. Where is? Okay, Die the Bunny. How long did it take me to beat the first one? Oh my god, the first... How in the hell did I make... Okay, this was longer than the first one, because the first one I had finished in under an hour. Yeah, I finished that in 54 minutes, and that was after... Oh, that was actually only a 2-minute starting soon screen. Oh, and then the demo I beat... Oh, right, the... Wow. That's an interesting throwback that I did not actually remember came from that stream. Hold on. I need to see a thing. Don't mind anything real quick. Yeah, for reference, I had completely forgotten that whatchamacallit, that stream is where this got made. In the chatting section at the end of the first Die the Bunny stream. God, that is something I had completely forgotten about. That's where that came from, at least. Oh, how history is. I see this in my folder every so often, but I forgot that that's where it came from. The lovely loom that you made. Back to the... Didn't you make that? Yes! That's why I said you specifically. That's why I called you out specifically. Because you made that because it was loom. I forget. You are so very funny. You are a number of things. I will say the funniest thing that you've done has got to be your timing in the Yu-Gi-Oh stream with the that'll be $5.47. Your timing on that has got to be the #1 funny thing you've done. And this is why I give my mods access to being able to talk on stream. Welcome back to now we kind of just sit here on the swing for a little bit because everything is done. The acid trip is over. And I have a couple more things to do after this. Could have been a short. I had debated making it into a short. What if she I don't know what if she is. She is I do not know what that I do not know what that collection of means. My interpretation skills are not so high. But hey, at least she is presumably not as tiny as Ellie, because Ellie is genuinely, I think I've held little toddlers who are bigger than her. You're having a minute to break down? No, just listen to the calming music, the wind whipping. Just ignore the fact that there's a psychotic bunny begging for color. Do whatever you must. Have ourselves a fun time here. I'm flipping a coin at the moment. For my little... I don't know if you can hear the little tinging. Hold on. Can you... Ugh. I don't know if this comes through the mic well because of the noise gate I have on there, but, like, 1 second. Does that come through? I have no idea. I actually can't tell. Maybe it do, maybe it don't, but my lovely flipping coin that I'm relatively certain is older than... I'm willing to bet it's older than, at bare minimum, most people who watch me around here. Maybe there's an odd-out fossil around here who is older than the coin, but the coin is, 30, 40, 50, 54 years old. God, if I have a 55-year-old watching me, that's weird. Actually, no, I wouldn't say that's weird. I just wouldn't expect it. What would a 55-year-old be doing around here? Or 55 plus. Actually, not by age analytics. I think that's technically happened, but you know how people are with their age. They just randomly throw that around there. I'm gonna laugh when everyone's like, I'm actually 79 years old. I just lied about my age to feel young. How does my hair keep getting caught in my chair? Just because they rhyme doesn't mean they go together. Please, stop. It's painful. No. Stop. Get out of there. Oh, please get out of the chair. I don't want you to go in there. Please stay out of my hair. Right, no. Please, hair, stay out of chair. I somewhat wish to consume a pear. I like fruit. I guess we have hit that point where I'm just like, yeah, the game is done. I didn't plan on doing a just chatting section. But here we are, as Ellie sits on the swing for however long. And I really hope this music isn't copyrighted. Actually, if this music was copyrighted, we haven't really been hit by the 20s, one of those. That was a genuine attempt at English, by the way. That was a very genuine attempt at English. That tree looks very odd. Do you always have to bring the plastic? Yes, it comforts me. Yeah, sorry. Yes, it comforts me. I have to go very high pitch and incredibly monotone.
Ellie, why is it every time I look at you, I swear you shrink?
That's because when you took me here, you stopped feeding me proper stuff for girls to grow big and strong and healthy. My growth was stunted because of you, Bunny.
Well, that's not important, as long as you can die the bunny, Ellie.
Actually, my muscles are kind of weak. I can barely lift this knife to dye you.
Die the bunny, Ellie.
I'm just gonna sit on this swing.
You know, now that I'm in half, I really can't stop you, but please don't.
I'm gonna sit on this swing forever, Bunny.
And Ellie did sit on that swing forever. With the same looping piano. Invented a real... I mean, I'm literally just... That's just what the bunny sounds like. God, why does the... I feel like I'm gonna feel really dumb for not knowing Ryuk, because that feels like something I really should know. I just look up Ryuk. God, why? I know this! It's like in the brain, but not there. Oh my... Yep. Oh, I forgot his name. Death Note. God damn it, I'm dumb. God, it's been like 10 years since I watched Death Note, and even then the person I was watching it with wouldn't pause it if I had to like go to the bathroom or go do something. So I missed key bits of it, so God, how dare. Not to be to be fair, Willem Dafoe's Ryuk was the only part that was enjoyable about the live action Netflix. I would say adaptation, but I'm gonna call it abomination. Primarily because I think I've said this even before I heard or saw anything. I saw Ryuk and immediately put Willem Dafoe's voice to him already. Like that was already in my brain. Also, I did not prepare to do that voice or properly do anything to my throat. Not liking me right now.
Lovely.
We have now, not gonna lie, I was kind of just sitting here hoping to get the stream to about 2 hours at minimum. We have hit my minimum required threshold now for this stream because I don't like streams being under 2. How many streams do I even have under 2 hours at this point? And like, I'm sure they exist. No, they definitely do exist for one reason or another. Some of the earlier ones are also like just in general shorter. Yeah, that one. Yeah, most of my early streams were hovering around 2 hours, oftentimes being quite a bit less. Pushing at time. Yes, because YouTube is automatically puts in mid-rolls once any live is done. God, imagine if I tried to make a mid-roll list live. Oh god, yeah, early on my streams could be very, very, relatively speaking, short. How long did I even attempt that? Hold on, sorry, I'm looking down nostalgia lane. How in the god, if I were... God, some of these streams where it's like, oh man, that was long for the time. Nowadays, that's like average length. Like 4 hours was considerably long for some of these. And then Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of extended the average stream length, primarily because I was like, oh my god, people are actually watching this. And therefore I was incentivized to make them longer and longer and longer and longer. How the brain works. But for now, actually, I realize now I really can't even keep that up while I do the outro. So we're just going to leave that on screen as the outro screen comes up because that is going to be where this ends. Nice and short. Like I said, tomorrow is going to be my live tab on the back end just broke. That was like because 10 games of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is 4 hours of content. Especially when you're as slow as I am. God, that one I actually don't know. But for now, also, yeah, my live stream backend page just kind of crashed. Thank you, lack of memory, my ass. I have 64 gigs of relatively fast memory. I don't think I ran out. But for now, I simply thank everyone who came. Or no, just hope you enjoyed yourselves as per always. And also as always, that's not what I said. Bye bye.